this is Laura from Starling Travel, and I'm going to show you how to put together the Portal Mega Camp Kitchen. This is half of one of the pantries, and then the rest fits in here. And then there's another pantry that looks just like that. This thing is for car camping strictly, because it is very heavy, and I can barely lift it at all. I make Mike get it out of the car every time just because it's so heavy. But it is totally awesome. So, totally worth it. Now, if you've been to Cabela's, Cabela's has one that's very similar to this. It will put together almost exactly the same. So if you've got the Cabela's one, keep a watch on this. We also keep our camp stove in it, just because it's big enough to hold the camp stove. I'm going to put that aside for now. The biggest piece is this middle spot, and it's very awkward for me to do. So I'm going to look probably like a fool trying to get it together already. It was upside down, but that's what makes it awesome. So these legs fold down. You want to make sure that these little joints right here have been straightened out like that, so that they support your table very well. These little hooky doodles are fun. I put the garbage cans on them. And then this comes out like that. The next thing I put on is this grating thing. It provides some structural support here, and it clicks into these little plastic bits. I'm worried to death that those plastic bits are going to break. And actually, I've got this backwards to you. See, these poles right here are for the back, so I got to flip the whole thing around. So that's what I'm going to do. There. Now it's facing the right direction. Okay. Next thing I put on is this sink thing. I was really excited about this sink thing when we bought this thing, because I thought, ooh, I can wash my dishes in here. But this thing is so big that it holds like, I don't know, like 15 gallons of water or something. And I was never able to boil enough water to make it warm enough to wash dishes. So that was the wrong size. What we did instead was this is our dish pantry here. What we did instead was buy some of these little pans, plastic pans. They fit together nicely, and they fit in here very well. We keep the propane in them so that the propane is less likely to get damaged and kill us on the drive over. And then you have one dish for soapy and one dish for clean water, and that works a lot better than using this sink. Plus, this sink, I don't trust it. I figure it's going to start leaking any day now, and so I don't want to be depending on that to do my dishes, so that's why I like these little pans. Next thing goes over the top is this. It's kind of fancy. The Cabela's one is different, but this one clicks onto the sink, supports, and has a nice countertop there that hides your sink when you're not washing dishes. The Cabela's one is like this. It's more Formica, so it's all solid like this. When it goes on, it's not a foldy thing. That's the only difference between this one and the Cabela one. Cabela one has green. These are green instead of blue. That's, you know, little things. Next step is to put this on. It goes in these things that I said were toward the back, these tubes. You see those right there? That's where those go, right in the tubes. And this pulls up, and you have to, once again, make sure that that has straightened up. Woo. So, come here. Make sure, see, if you're not paying attention, you can leave it accidentally. So make sure that gets all straight. Next thing we do are the lantern holders. So there's one that goes here. Wait, let me see. These things come out. So this one goes toward us. And they could both go toward you, but we've done something different with ours. So we have them positioned differently. This one goes toward the back and goes in like this. Now, come see what we did. We drilled a hole through these. This is an addition that we made. So if you can see, we've drilled a hole and have a bolt and a wing nut here. And we've attached this piece of metal here, and it will attach to this one. Now this gives a little bit of extra stability, because I don't know if you've noticed, but these are kind of floppy, which is not a big deal unless you're doing crazy stuff like we do. The crazy stuff we're doing, I'm so excited about this crazy stuff. We got this is not part of the set. We got this at Walmart, somewhere at Walmart, and I think it's supposed to be for your bathroom. I think you're supposed to put like hairspray and brushes and stuff in it, but instead we put a lot of our pantry things. We have spices and things to clean the dishes and such in there. So we weave this through that and there and this one, and then kind of let it sit there for a sec. Gotta undo this wing nut. I'd like to do a quick release thing, but I haven't figured that out yet. So for now, got this. I reattach that. And now I have a nice pantry on the top up here. So that works out pretty well. We always have because our camp stove has if you look, our camp stove has the thing for the propane on this side. So we always put our camp stove on this side of the thing, which is kind of close to the tent, which is not good. So we should probably move it, because I have set fires with this stove before on accident, so we don't want that close to the tent, so we're gonna have to move it. But that's usually where we put our propane. These things are really fancy. Oh, paper towels. A lot of times we put them right here. This time we're gonna try to use the paper towel holder like it says. So we're gonna try putting it through here and see how well that works, because we've never done that before. And the rest of this stuff can just hang like it should. This is our dish pantry underneath here. When I first got this, come look at these little hooks. I didn't know how these hooks were supposed to go, if they should go around like this or if they should go around like that. If you put them like this, they're really, really difficult to get out. So ever since the second or third time we've done this, I've put them this direction. The problem is this has a leg bit that kind of gets in the way. So you want to put it behind the leg, but still over, like that. Behind the leg, but still over. And then the same goes for the other side with these hooks. And it hangs rather nicely and holds your dishes up for you really well. Ouch. And your fingers can get caught, so be careful. And that is the Mega Camp Kitchen. And it's pretty awesome. We've really enjoyed it. If you don't have a picnic table. It's kind of nice. You can sit, put your chairs up and sit right next to this one. And it's been a great thing for us. So that was the Portal Mega Camp Kitchen. It's also like the Cabela's Mega Camp Kitchen. And I'm Laura from Starling Travel. Nice to see you.